Welcome back, boys and girls. Here's another edition of Pardon the Brickruption. That's Corey. I'm Mel. What's good with you, man?
Life is good, man. Summer is over.
Mm-hmm.
Classes are, summer camps are done. Classes will start rolling out pretty soon. So I got maybe a few weeks of a nice little break, and then back on the grind.
Good deal, man. Good deal. Yeah, man. It's trying to get back to the norm, man, and so that means that the nights get longer, and it's a longer time to Lego.
Any excuse, huh?
Yeah, every excuse, especially you gotta Lego every day, folks. You gotta Lego every day. No funnies today. I'm all funnied out.
Yeah. Uh, you get
All
to it.
right, let's get right to it. Snatch and grab. Marvel CMFs, the blind boxes. Were they a good idea? Or maybe not so much.
No, clearly not, because this is gonna create more issues. With the blind bag stuff, we love to take those bags
Mm-hmm.
and be real weird in the middle of Target. You can do that in Lego, right? Lego store, ain't nobody gonna say that. You go to Target, you start filling up on those bags. People start looking at you kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Start thinking that you have some ulterior motives.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that was the whole, filling up on the bags and everything like that, feeling what's inside. You now are creating a barrier between that. So it's like, yo, why bother do all that? So I don't think it's a great idea. I think they're gonna revert back to what they know best.
I don't see them going back to the bags, right? And it's been happening, especially like over here in the Maryland area, in DC. You see the pictures; they're rummaging through these boxes, right? And at this point, they're not rummaging through them to fill them up; they run rummaging through them to steal them. So, so at this point, it is theft at this point. And damn, I just never knew that like a Lego minifigure could mean so much for a person to break the box open, break the seal, and walk out the door with. Like it's so bad where there's a manager, a store manager in the DC area that's wishing to, like, they're requesting not to carry these because you can't sell them because people stealing them.
Let me ask you a question, man. You are a once an officer of the law. If you got called to a spot and you saw
Hmm.
these young boys, young girls
Hmm.
stealing boxes,
Hmm.
these like it's Lego.
Hmm.
That don't and they yeah, you let me take you right in.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm throwing the cuffs on you, and here's why. This It's the broken window effect, right? Every law enforcement knows about this story, right? It's broken
Right.
window effect. So there's a plighted building in your neighborhood, and every time the kids walk by, they throw a rock through the window. It's not really hurt nobody. The building's been abandoned for years and years, but it's plight in your town, right?
Right.
So it comes from throwing the rock into the windows to actually breaking into the building and then hanging out. And then you got vagrants, and then it becomes more of a problem.
Mm.
Today it's stealing these CMFs. Tomorrow it's actually walking out the door with some big sets, and then it's a smash and grab on the cash register.
Mm. So you're saying that this is like a gateway to bigger things than just like
Absolutely, absolutely. So the small things you got to kind of stomp out because they do lead to the bigger things. Because if you got away with a little, you're gonna want to get away with a lot.
that's very true. Maybe Lego. Well, you know what? I mean, the way society is going right now, they're doing this with high ticket items. You
Hmm.
know, and into the stores, the Louis Vuitton stores, they
Hmm.
smash and grab and everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, could this just be a fad? I mean, they're not doing that with sets, right?
Right. They're not
So
doing with sets because you actually know, yeah, you actually know what you're gonna get. So how about this? If Lego went ahead and put the CMFs in a cleared packaging so you can see exactly what you're buying, and that will take down the thefts and get away, just do away with the mystery, right? Because I guess folks don't like mystery no more, right? And
think
that was the whole deal of the CMF things. It was like you just don't know what you're gonna get. So do away with the mystery and just sell it straight up in a clear package.
but think about it though. The whole thing is you have a series with a whole bunch of characters.
Hmm.
They have one character that's super popular.
Hmm.
Going to be looking for that character.
Right.
So you take away the mystery, they buy that character. I don't care about the rest of these other bags. I just want this one.
Hmm.
That mystery intact. It could be it. It may not be it. I'm gonna get it. They get it. You open it up. Oh man, that ain't it. But I
Yeah.
already got it. I already paid for it.
Yeah.
So they're gonna keep that mystery. They can't get rid of that mystery.
Yeah. 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 I think mystery is definitely the key, man, and I think that gives the whole CMF line charm, right? You don't know what you're getting, but I mean, it comes to a point where these CMFs are going to cost more than the $5 that we're being charged at this point, because what's happened is that it's loss prevention. That's what it's called, loss prevention. So one of the things in loss prevention is that prices get hiked up because you gotta account for the loss. Yeah, and a lot of people, oh, they just write it off. Yeah, they'll write it off, but then over time, they got to get that money back, bro. And what they do, they go up on the prices. And me, you, and everybody, oh my God, it's $7 for a minifig. Yeah, because of all the thefts from last year.
I feel like that's not gonna mean nothing. Man, I'm a big Lego Speed Champion dude, and they upped the price from what it was. It was $14.99 for a long time. They upped the price to $19.99. That ain't stopped me.
Oh, I hear you, friend. I hear you. Next up, it's the Lego buyout now. WWE did that back in the day with WCW and somebody else that I can't even remember off the top of my head. Please tell us the story.
All right, so years ago, WWE bought WCW. That was its main competitor, right? And they bought them out. It all became WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Now, fast forward a few years, other competition has come out, and UFC started to pick up steam. Ultimate Fighters Fighting Champion, mixed martial arts. Today, right in the middle of the Wall Street, a deal has been struck, and it is settled, and it is final that UFC and WWE are now one company, which is something that no one ever thought would happen. Two rivals,
Mm-hmm.
similar fields, but two rivals are now together.
Okay.
Now, they got to do with Lego. Absolutely nothing. But think about this. Mega Bloks has been Lego Achilles heel.
Mm-hmm.
So every set that Mega Block has been putting out has been rivaling Lego. And I'll give you
Okay.
an example. They came out with another video game set.
Mm-hmm.
Like, came out with NES. They're coming out with the Xbox set.
Okay.
Now, if I'm a teenager in this era,
Mm-hmm.
who am I gravitating to? A set that my parents used to play with,
Mm-hmm.
the set that I played with, that my friends played with, that my friends' older brothers and sisters played with. I'm
Okay.
going off the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, what do you do, Lego? I mean, do you need to purchase Mega Block? Maybe not right now, but if Mega Block continues to grow momentum
Mm-hmm.
and they continue to grow bigger and bigger, it's gonna start to get a little bit crowded in that market space. And as soon as that money starts getting affected, I guarantee you that Mega Block will then become Lego Block.
Mm.
Maybe it's a bad name, but that's what I think is gonna happen.
I beg to differ. I don't see Mega Blocks making the the quality product that to the Lego standard that you and I do.
Well,
Yeah, are they been around? Yeah, you got a point. They've been around for a while. They did, but I don't think they take in probably, and I might be exaggerating. I don't even think they take in half of the profits that Lego take in by the end of the year or the fiscal year. I just don't think they're really that much serious of a competition. Leppin was close to, and it was so bad. That's why you don't even hear Leopard anymore, right? You don't even hear. And Lego didn't even have to buy them out; they stomped them out, like SWAT going into the sweatshops and locking people up for making fake Lego, bro. It happened. They were shutting sweatshops down.
I listen, man. Let me tell you something. They nearly got me one time.
Hmm.
Lepin got me because they had this car and that thing looked amazing. I was like, oh,
Hmm.
I like that. Then
Yeah.
I nearly hit that. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this is a Japanese site. So I mean,
Hmm.
because it looked like Lego, everything. I did,
Yeah.
even though
It's Lego. It just doesn't say Lego. It just says it don't even say Leopard on it. It says nothing on it. Like it's but it's the exact system as Lego.
it got me, and I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot of people in the community that
Hmm.
I that heavy into Lego, but Lego has delivered certain sets that wasn't to their liking, and you know they say, hey, you know what? What's stopping me from trying this Mega Block set? My kids are into Pokemon.
Right.
Who has Pokemon? Lego, Mega Blocks. Mega Blocks took over Pokemon from Playmobil.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, does Lego again? Does Lego need to do that? No, they really don't. I mean, they have a big enough market. They had the majority of the market, but at
Hmm.
one time, WWE had the majority of the market. Then WCW said, "Keep up." And they started giving them competition. But then again, we know how that story ended. So I guess it don't mean nothing.
When you buy somebody out, right? You buy somebody out. You buy your competition out. Somebody else steps into their place, so then you got to buy them out, and then it's just a never ending song, right? It goes on and on and on. So I don't see, only thing I think that Mega Blocks had going on for them was the Masters of Universe, which has come and gone. The Castle Grayskull was probably the best set that they ever made, better than the Optimus Prime one that they made. And that season has come and gone, and they never returned to that. And I just think that the quality of plastic isn't so up to par. So I don't see that merger ever happening. They would probably be bailing Mega Blocks out if they ever chose to, but I don't see that happening. I don't.
Mega Block, sell the stock, sell your stock, or the
Sell, sell,
phone.
sell, 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 sell.
That's
All right. Lego Masters has taken a new turn, turned over a new leaf, basically reinvented itself. On
mm.
one hand, Corey, you have Lego Masters Junior, and then the other, you have the Bravado Australia Lego Masters versus the world.
Let me tell you something, man. Lego Masters, the brand, has been blowing up these last few days.
Hmm.
Blow. Um, let's keep it home real quick. They announced season five, the
Hmm.
cast season five. Season
Hmm.
four hasn't even aired yet, so
No.
we didn't even get to the hype of season four yet.
Right.
So we're already looking for the season five, folks. Right.
Hmm.
So we're getting geared up. We're getting ready for that, and then Lego dropped this on us. Lego Masters dropped this on us. Lego Masters Junior. Now I've been talking about this since our season because out of all the seasons of Lego Masters, we were the only season that
Hmm.
had kids in one of our episodes.
Yeah.
So season three, they had dogs,
Right.
right?
Right.
Season, we love y'all season two, but pandemic kind of cut y'all. Y'all had evil will. Y'all had evil will.
Yeah, even will.
Y'all had evil will. right? So, you know, having kids on the season, I thought that that episode for our season was the best episode
Right.
because the kids had to critique, and whatever they said you had to build whatever was in their imagination. It's not even about what you think it is, it's about what they think. And
Right.
that's what makes kids so great, because I mean, I'm a STEM teacher. I teach kids all the time, so I'm always blown away by something I give them, and then they give it right back, and it's something like, oh, blew my mind. So now
Hmm.
we're getting the Lego Master Junior Edition, Master Chef Junior,
Right.
doing that for years now, right? Even
Right.
to the point that the first Master Chef Junior, that winner has now been on the regular Master Chef. So they've been around for a long time. So they know what they've been doing. So it's
Right.
only time that Lego Masters finally got on board. So finally, we have a Lego Masters Junior. Now, let's go across the pond a little bit and go down under. Now, it is an arguable fact that
Hmm.
Australia Lego Masters is the best version of the Lego Master series. I mean, it's
Okay. Yeah.
but Hamish decided to step out of his, I guess, step out of his arena
Okay.
to issue a challenge to the world. Now, let me see if I can look right into the camera. Hamish, hey,
Let's get you in here, bro. Let's do this right.
let me look you right. Let me look you right in the camera. Right. All right. I love you, man. You do amazing stuff. Right. Your series, amazing. Brickman, amazing. Right. Even Jordy, that's my guy. Amazing. But you're amazing in Australia. If you're stepping out of that zone and you're signaling that you're ready for a higher form of war, if you see my background with the Marvel stuff, then you should understand what I'm saying. You're signaling to everyone that you're ready for a higher form of war. So if that's the case, then look no further. Because remember, the Avengers were fighting off Thanos and all of his dudes right here in America. So it's nothing for us to get on a plane and meet you where you're at and show you that, yeah, you guys may have started it, but we took it to a higher level. Lego Masters US. So consider this the us answering your open invitation. And I hope you get to see this because yeah, we here. We here.
It's a good response. Good response. Good response. And I'll follow up with that. Yeah, you got you got Lego Masters Junior, and I'm excited about that because Lego Masters started with like a parent and child type of competition in the UK,
Okay.
and all of a sudden the US gets to bring that back, right? We get to bring that back,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's cool. So my man, little Spidey, will be applying.
Woo!
Yeah, he's ready. He's
Before you
ready.
further, before you
He's ready. He 10 years old. He ready. He
listen,
ready.
what if little Spidey gets on, right? And they have like a little mini bridge challenge. And he says, yo, pop pop, whatever he calls you, I got this.
Yeah.
This. Let me show them my version of redemption. Yo, that'd be so
Be
cool.
fire, bro. It'll be fire. Yeah, he ready. He ready. He ready to go. I showed him he ready. He ready to go. So we'll be applying for
That's right.
my man to go to the show. So, and that's a long time coming because like I don't know if you notice or not in our social media, logs when we aired and we air stuff, you hear things like, "Oh, this is great, but it would be better if we had kids."
All the
Now,
time. All the time.
it, it's just it's one of the things like with that. It's like, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but and it's people that barely watch the show, right? If you barely watch the show, why you want to watch kids do the show? Because you barely watch the show,
Listen, man.
So I'm like, I mean, if you're an avid fan of it, yeah, okay, I can see you want to switch up with the kids. But it's people that don't even really watch the show. To me, oh, it would be better if they watch if kids were doing it. Why? Why do you want to watch? So it's just just people are quirky and they want things just not to do it. So like you want that doggy in the window, but when you take the doggy home, you never pay the doggy no attention. He was cute in the window, but now so what I mean, it's just dumb stuff like that, man. But I'm glad that I'm glad that they finally are rolling this out because there are kids that are dreaming to be on that show.
Right.
And like even like with Dom, what was his partner's name?
Ethan.
Dominic and
Ethan.
Ethan.
Yeah.
They were 17-ish, like
Mm.
18-ish when they were being cast, so they could be considered as kids at that point. And
Right.
then they had to, graduate and graduate high school, and that's how they came in to the arena so late. So
Even.
this is kind of alleviating all of that so
Yeah.
that you can see what the kids can do, which is good. And maybe at some point you'll have some kids that are start to open up to lugs that won't let them in at this point. So maybe this is the start of that. Um, with with Hamish, right, in Australia, I'm gonna tell
Give,
you something funny.
give me something. Go ahead. Give me something.
Give myself the FaceTime. I'm gonna give myself the FaceTime. Man. I'm gonna give myself the FaceTime.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something funny. So after season one had aired and they were getting ready to roll out season two, season one of Lego Masters had on our side hadn't happened yet, and it was no word yet. So your boy, decided to go ahead and apply for Australia. Now, of course, they told me no because I was living in Australia, but I was about to take that leap of faith just to be on the show, bro. Because I want that. I want that smoke. I
Yeah.
want to come into your home
Yeah.
and look, Corey. I'm not the best builder. I'm not. I'm just a man that is willing to go against your best on their best day and beat them.
Mm,
That's who am I.
that's right.
And so I think that they're brave to open up the challenge to the world because there's a lot of countries that are willing to take them to this, and I'm willing to go the distance. I'm willing to go the distance and bring that cup back to the U.S. That's my thing. If you're making this like an Olympic thing, and I don't know which way this is gonna go. Are they gonna pick new people? We talked about are they gonna pick new people? Are they gonna go dig it back in the old and go get old people?
Mm.
I don't know. And so all I got is Hamish claiming this competition and I'm accepting it, man. Like if he's calling out old Lego Masters, I'm accepting it. If he's calling out the new Lego Masters, hey, new Lego Masters, go get him, go get him, go get that, right? Go get him.
Yeah.
You know, don't let nobody call you out, son.
We from Jersey, right? So if you call somebody, you know, we don't tuck our tails in and be like, "Yo, we out of our league." No,
Right?
I,
Nah.
I I would step onto the court knowing good and well I ain't gonna make no baskets. I ain't gonna get no rebounds. But you calling me out, I'm gonna represent my city. I'm gonna
Right.
represent.
I'm gonna make it tough for you, man. I'm gonna make it tough for you. I'm gonna be in your way all the way. Like I
Oh
said, I might not be the best builder, but I'm just a man willing to go against the best and beat you on your best day.
yeah, and it's all for fun.
Yeah,
And
definitely, definitely. All right, next up, here we go. We're building with bricks now. Yeah, I ain't got that baritone voice like my man. Boom, Spotify.
yeah, I don't have
Did
that.
you hear it, bro?
Listen, man, Boone is a singer. Boone was in I think he was in some quartets in his day.
Uh
He
huh.
he was harmonizing, when we was on set, we
Woo, woo.
jukebox. I'm super happy to see Boone do something that he loved other than Lego. I mean, he already got the job. He got the dream job.
Uh
Got the
huh.
out there. But his other passion is singing. I don't know if
Yeah.
you know this, but he once had a YouTube show or YouTube
Hmm.
called Boone Sings.
It's still there, bro. Still there.
Still there, right?
Uh-huh.
So I think it's cool that he's able to do that other passion that he really likes, and it's on Spotify. So he's trying to get out there. So that's good. I'm happy for him.
I think he's definitely kicking down doors. I am shocked to find out that he actually used the song that he just thought off of the top of his head. But Lego Masters own that, right? So like there's some type of legality that had to be sought out after so he can actually put this song on Spotify and actually get it's monetized, bro. So every time you listen to it, my man get a little bit of change, and because it was creative. So it's like it's like Lego Masters is being the grandparents now, where like you're more forgiving. You're not so forgiving with your child, like you lay the law down on your child, but now like you got more leniency for your grandchildren now, and so it seems like they are kind of folding on certain things.
It's clear that they're doing that. And
Hmm.
at the end of the day, I mean, you know, we didn't know what we were getting into a couple years ago with Lego Masters. Neither did Lego. But now
Hmm.
that you see how big of a brand Lego Masters is, it only makes sense that you would try to capitalize on it in the best way possible. So this is one way of doing it. But I heard something,
Hmm.
and I can't say whether it's true or not because I wasn't there. But I'm
Hmm.
a brother that was there.
Hmm.
So Robin Thicke was Boone's partner, and
Right.
he's a singer. He's an entertainer. He does stuff. So
Hmm.
they were singing some songs back and forth, and they came out with this catchy tune. So I'm wondering, did Boone actually take that catchy tune and do something with it? What happened with that?
Well, he couldn't. Apparently, he went ahead and I guess he put a like a comment on his status, right, on his social media status, where it says he found out that it was called Boppy the Hip Hop Lima Coin, and that thing was catchy, bro. That thing was so catchy, and apparently Robin Thicke owns half of that song, so that didn't make the Spotify cut because I think maybe your boy just wasn't so lenient to give his rights away to the song, or he had to reach out to Robin Thicke for it, which didn't happen. And if Robin Thicke, if you're holding Boom back from this song because you felt like 50% of this 5-second jingle is yours, like man, I want you to think about your past and like some things you just got to let go. So but I'm gonna tell you, man, that creative 5 seconds was all Boom. you
Yeah.
know yeah, Robert Thicke gave some harmony to it, but the lyrics, that was all Boom.
Mm, okay. Okay. I mean, they say there's no business like show business.
Hmm.
Right? So whenever you find something that's catchy that has a jingle to it,
Hmm.
you let that go because you don't know where that's going to lead. You don't know if Boone's going to make billions of dollars on that. You want a piece of that. You don't know. You don't know, so you hold on to it. Ah, man. I mean, I used to be a big uh, South Park fan, right?
Uh-huh.
This episode where Jimmy is a disabled kid on the show.
Right.
He's also a comedian. So he came up with this joke, and Cartman, everybody knows who Cartman is. Cartman is the jerk. He
Hmm.
and he lays on the couch eating chips. And Jimmy's going through, I'm trying to get this joke. His mom says something, and he comes up with the right joke. He says it to
Hmm.
Cartman. Cartman's like, oh, that's funny. Let's go tell the friends. Cartman goes and starts telling the friends the joke. Now,
Hmm.
he's a kid. He's not as loud as Cartman. So Cartman has more ears because he's louder. So of course he was telling the joke, and it got to the point that the joke goes viral. So now they're trying to say who made this joke, and
Uh-huh.
Cartman, oh well, both of us made this joke. Not so fast, Cartman.
Right. Right.
Made the joke. You sat on the couch eating chips. Now I'm not going to say that Robin Thicke was on the couch eating chips and
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying that. I wasn't there.
Right. I was.
I feel like that was a jingle that Boone would have came up with.
It was that one. It was a smooth, silk and sexy Santa. It was a lot of songs that they just came off on the top of the head. And let me tell you, like Robin Thicke is he's a good singer.
Oh yeah.
Composer, maybe not so much because, like I said, he probably don't write. He probably don't write his stuff. He don't. When you get to a certain level, people say, "Hey, look, Mr. Corey, I have a song for you. Can you sing it? You pay me $5 for the song. You sing the song, and you make 5 million."
Yeah,
That's
but that's
that's how that rolls,
I done sold the song to you. It's my song now. Whether
right?
I do it or not, it's my song.
Right.
So
So it's an opportunity for Boone to be creative. So let him be creative. I mean, Spotify, you're not gonna make millions and millions of dollars on Spotify unless you're like some type of pop artist or whatever, right? Um, and so like with the creativity that it is, like I just hate for like somebody like Robin Thicke to be the roadblock, bro. Like get out of the way.
mm. Then again, this could be an opportunity for Boone to extend the olive branch and say, "Hey, man, let's make some magic."
But you talking about somebody who, when Boone won the cup, Robin Thicke said the cup is coming home with me. I'm like, for real, friend. Like, and me, like me and my big mouth, I'm unforgiving, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, do you even Lego? Like, other than today, do you really Lego? What would you want with a Lego cup? Like, what are you gonna do with this Lego cup? It has no meaning to you. It
Then again,
has a lot of meaning to Mr. Boone Langston.
yeah, but that cup was nice though.
It was, bro. I want that cup. I'd rather have that cup than the main one because that it was. Oh man, they had the right colors, bro. It was nice, and I think they probably put it over the top of a light because that thing glowed so bad. It glowed. Oh my goodness, you would
That's
turn
what
the lights off and it glowed in the dark.
iceberg bricks. I,
Yes, yeah. I need to come back for that cup, bro. I'm coming to get my cup. Iceberg bricks, that icy cup. It goes like together like hand and glove, bro.
there you go. There you go. Well, I mean, somebody already gave you the invitation. I step down and say, "Hey, we're versing the world. Get that cup. We coming for it."
I'm
Come
coming for that cup.
on. Oh,
All right, let's jump right into it. Brick Erie.
mm,
It came, it gone. It was the anticipation was very hyped, and we were rolling in, and especially from last year with us actually experiencing a Comic Con, and it was totally decked out last year. What'd you think about this year?
mm. It was definitely night and day
Hmm.
type situation, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with night and day situation, right? Because Brick Area it's like a second time that they were trying it, right?
Right.
So this year, instead of having us in the hall, they
Hmm.
had us hallway,
Yeah.
sort of, that was leading into the other hall. Which I get the concept. Your Brick Area is in a different ballroom, have
Hmm.
all the stuff on the lead up to it.
Hmm.
Uh, However, it to a lot of people and to some degree us felt like it was like we were put in a area where if you're not looking for us, you wouldn't find us.
Right. Yeah.
You would have to had either follow the instructions, but as soon as you see the con, you go inside the con and you're dealing with all these good stuff, all this cool stuff,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
by you're done, you like mentally you're wiped out. You're like, oh man, I did so much stuff, man.
Yeah.
I'm here for the brick stuff, but you know what? I'm just too burnt out. I'm gonna go home.
Right.
People leave, right? May not
Hmm.
come the next day.
Right.
So, as much as I enjoy the environment, I love Comic Cons. I had a great time. Uh,
Yeah.
we met Rita Repulsa, so like,
Yes.
childhood right there. Like, see me and her,
Yeah.
being able to talk to her uh, on a celebrity level, that was
Yeah.
really, because like we don't get those opportunities, right? So,
Yeah.
um, I would say this: if we were to do it again next year, I
Hmm.
would say just put everything under one roof.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
makes sense to do it that way.
Yeah, I think you're right, friend. It definitely night and day. And if you're listening, anybody is listening, This is a good Comic Con. They just rolled out the Brick Airy type con, so this is like the probably second time they did it. So it's the first. It's been 1 year. So and even though the brick side was a little bit larger from last year, like you said, they put us in a space where like you just if you didn't find a secret door to get to us, you missed us, you know. And it was because you had the comic you had the Comic Con in its hall, and then they had a dark corridor to get over to the brick side, which is like the door was open, but like with so much going on, you figure you had like Rita Repulsa, you had Tickle Me or Elmo guy that was there, you had the YMCA cowboy that was there. You know what I mean? Like, and they were getting paid for their autographs, bro. And so that's if I was the owner of that, that's where I would have had Mel and Corey, right? And I would have
Yeah.
had them right there. They even had my man from Guardians of the Galaxy, man. And here's the thing: is that this dude, you and I, and everybody who watched the Guardian Galaxy or even The Walking Dead, you've seen this guy because this guy's an extra, and he had so many faces. This dude had so many faces, and he was cool as
Mm-hmm.
a fan. He was more happy to see us.
Then we were a vimp. Yep.
Then,
Yeah.
yeah, and it was like, because we didn't know who he was, because every time he appeared on the show, now we knew the characters that he played, but he had heavy makeup on, so you really didn't see his face.
Mm-hmm. And I think you raise a really good point because if you had put me and you in that hall at that corridor, right,
Hmm.
and fans are coming in, they see us, and,
Hmm.
all that, we direct them straight to where you want to go.
Yep, straight
So
over
they
to the brick side.
as soon as they come out, oh wow, all the vendors are out here. I got all that Lego stuff. Now I could go and check out. Oh, I want to purchase some Lego now. Then I can make my
Right.
way down inside the hall. So
Yeah.
it's like a little loop before you go back in. I
Right.
felt like that's been the better route this year. But it's still a first time or a second time doing it. So there's gonna be trial and errors and gonna be
Mhm.
hiccups along the way. So I do think that they have potential. It's just a matter of just executing it better. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
definitely better execution. You said it. You said the word execution. Just you got to execute a little bit better with that, because it can be a big thing. It could be a standalone event,
mm-hmm.
if you execute it just a little bit better. Yeah, so a little disappointed. The people were in the house, but they were there to see the con and just didn't know we were there. And but the people that did come through, the cosplay, the little kid that won second place, that was awesome.
That was great. That was a great time. So I mean, we still had a great time. We still was able to inspire some folks and everything. So that's always important.
Definitely, definitely. All right, next up is Play Unstoppable. Now, this is a campaign that Lego has been doing. Lego has been on a world tour with that word again, inclusion, right?
Right.
Play Unstoppable and in fact, I do have one in the sets that they did give me. I need to review. I need to build that thing and review it, which I will. But this is for our young ladies to play sports. So Lego has been spearheading this hashtag Play Unstoppable to get because back in the day, women's sports weren't equal to men, because we lived in that type of world. And so even today, they still have hurdles that they're fighting and trying to get over today. So this spearheads all equality and all inclusion.
Oh yeah, definitely. Lego has been focused. I would say a lot of the advertisements that they have been putting out, you're seeing less and less of the stereotype of the
Hmm.
Lego. A couple years ago, there was, you mainly saw one type of builder building Lego,
Hmm.
and that really brought people to the hobby of Lego,
Right.
right? And now you have Lego opening it up to everyone. You have the Friends line that revamped their entire image to be
Yeah.
more. You
Mm-hmm.
know, more conversations of flesh tone minifigs. You
Mm-hmm.
know, now we're getting to the point where we're pulling celebrities to be a part of our brand,
Yeah.
and celebrities have a great market. They have a voice of a generation, right? A lot of
Right.
Gen Zs is who they're approaching. They're not approaching the baby boomers, the Gen Xers like us and stuff like that. Millennials, I guess we're now millennials now. They're going
Mm-hmm.
after the generation because that's the generation that's up.
Right.
So what Lego is doing is a smart campaign, and playing Unstoppable, it just opens the possibility of using Lego in a different way. Like, me, I got my Brego, right? I
Right.
use Lego in a totally different way, not in the way it was intended to be used, MPUs, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's what they're doing with this play Unstoppable. Like, there's no stop to this type of play. Like, you
Right.
can with Lego however you want. You could wear Lego, right? You can use Lego in parts of your house, like cracked walls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You could Legos inside there, right? And that's something that you would never really think about doing 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Now you're starting to do that, and Lego is now opening up and say, hey, you know what? People are doing this with our brand. Well, let's make it okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
let's do advertisements to say that it's okay. So
And
I
I
think
would like to see it more like expand, like for you've seen it and I've seen it, where there's a disability, there's a young male that's has a physical disability where he has one arm, or like he only has a half an arm. So what he built the rest of his arm out of Lego, and it's actually functional, right? I think this can be tied with that, and I think that Lego should grab a hold of an idea like that and kind of put it on mainstream and fund it, right? So make a prosthetic arm out of Lego that young kids can use
yeah,
and feel included. And I think that having that extra boost and having that support would actually go a long way for a little boy, little girl
yeah,
who is physically disabled by one arm.
yeah, yeah. David Aguilar. That's he was a winner at of Lego Masters, one of the series of Lego Masters. Him and his
Hmm.
partner, and he had a prosthetic Lego arm.
Hmm.
He several videos, several models. I reached out to him. We had a good conversation. You
Hmm.
know, great guy, great guy. But he's an inspiration to a lot of kids. This past summer, I had a student who had a disability in his hand. His right
Hmm.
hand arm was fully developed, but his hand was not developed. And I saw that and I was taken back because I was like, wow, I've never had a student like that. So how do I cater to this student? And he, without verbally me verbalizing that and him verbalizing it back, he showed me that, yeah, I'm not limited by my disability.
Right.
I'm able to still build each project and everything. Now, if Lego was to take that concept and bring that full circle, full screen, right?
Hmm.
The amount of people who are in that arena of life, they can feel more included in the brand. Like, I already build with Lego, but now I see a face
Hmm.
to struggle, someone who understands what I've been through, and I see it. That's the power of Lego. Lego has 9.4 million followers
Hmm.
on IG. Like,
Right.
and people are watching. People are watching what Lego is doing. I just think that what they're doing, this campaign that they're doing, sky's the limit. Keep going for it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Keep going. Keep working hard on this inclusion, Lego. But you can always do better. You can always do better.
Great.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. No breaks. No breaks. That's all I have, man. Are you ready for Bricks and Minifigs in Cherry Hill, New Jersey?
Listen, man, I told people that this month is Jersey Boys. That's what I'm naming this month. All right, we tore down Erie, done
Right.
tore had Rita Repulsa. I can't
Rita Repulsa, bro.
Repulsa asked for our selfies. We didn't ask for her.
Right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, she sure did. She sure did, yo.
It was $30. It was $30.
Yeah, son, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting there looking. I'm like, man, I wanna take a selfie with her, but I'm looking at that chart. I'm like, $30. Now that joint was like $40. It's a photo op, $40. I could think of better ways to spend $40 than that.
Listen,
Right there, dude. Right there. Right there.
there it is, right here.
There it is.
Also, she asked us. She was like, "Yo, Lego! I didn't even know there was a Lego. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
check it out." Now, whether she checked it out or not, I don't know. Hopefully she did. She asked us for a selfie, and
Yeah.
you know what? That's the power of Jersey, folks. 'Cause I guarantee any other person, any Lego master would have did that. She probably was like, I don't know, But because we're from Jersey,
She said $40. $40. The man with the little money purse been sitting right there collecting your money.
she's been tapping my pockets. Hey.
Like, come on, cough up the dillies, bro.
Too much time.
Yeah, look, I had asked you too. I said, yo, I don't think she did the voiceover for that character. I think they filmed her. But then when she got to talking and stuff like that, I was like, that is her voice. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's her. That's her. Yeah, man. To answer your question, oh yeah, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for Cherry Hill. It's Jersey. It's our neck of the woods. We don't have no stores at all. So that's one in Cherry Hill. That's awesome opportunity. I'm gonna try to make myself available for them as technically their local Lego master, so to speak. Because you got to take the drive up. I'm just gonna roll out of bed and I'm gonna be there.
Right.
So yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm gonna see if I can bring something new. Build something new to bring. So
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely bring something new, and I just gotta figure out if I'm gonna bring. I don't know if I want to bring this tower for a day, man.
they're gonna tap your shoulder and be like, "Hey, where's that tower at? Get back down that turnpike. Get that tower. Come back up. You got to."
It's gonna be like what's his name, crazy Transformer Mike or Killer Mike, whatever it is. My man was irking my nerve, man.
Are you gonna buy that thing off him?
Huh?
You gonna buy that thing off him, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it because he ain't gonna sell it. That's why. I'm gonna buy it though. I'm gonna buy it. He ain't gonna sell it.
He said, "Yo, next week is gone." He said,
Nah,
"Next week in Cleveland."
That thing ain't going. Ain't nobody. That thing ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna buy it from him, and he gonna pack it. He gonna pack it FedEx. He gonna FedEx that joint.
The day he does it, we need to get back on the screen, man, and be like, pardon the Brickruption. We're gonna
be in there with a belt, like what I tell you.
Yep.
I mean, what I tell you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. He said it. There it is. There it is.
You talk about he ain't gonna mail something. I give you that money, you gonna mail it. I bet you could be right down there at the post office.
Oh man, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. And we're gonna keep rocking out, man. That's what we do.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll see you in Jersey, and good night, America. The Brick Olympics is on, America.
Hear that? There it is. Where? Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's right.
Good night, America. We the best.
Better.
We'll do better. Next time.